Welcome. Accounting and Management Made Simple is your channel of choice where we break down complex and difficult accounting and management principles into simple, understandable concepts. Whether you are a student preparing yourself for exams or a professional looking to apply knowledge practically, this channel helps you to grasp and understand complex key topics with ease. Please subscribe, share, like, and comment. Thank you. Hello students. Today I want us to talk about petty cash and imprest accounting. We want to solve a question on petty cash and imprest accounting. Petty cash and imprest accounting. And I want to solve a question about imprest accounting. What is imprest accounting? Now, ordinarily in a business, we discourage payment of anyone using cash. We discourage payment of anyone using cash. And therefore, any payments that we make, we usually use checks. We write the supplier a check. The supplier of goods and services to write them checks, or we transfer money electronically through the bank. But there are some small payments that is called petty cash. Some small payment that is not right, it's not economical to pay using a check. For instance, if you are paying about 1 shilling or 5 shillings or 10 shillings or even 100 shillings, at times it's good to pay through cash. So what do? We usually go to the bank and we withdraw a certain amount of money, which we call imprest. We go to the bank and withdraw a certain amount of money, which we call imprest. For instance, we can go to the bank and withdraw 50,000. And we give it to somebody called the petty cashier. We give the money to the petty cashier, and the petty cashier prepares. Now, the money we have given to the petty cashier is called imprest. That money is called imprest, and that money is reimbursed as and when it goes down. It is reimbursed, but the petty cashier must give a very good record and account how the money was spent, and any expenditure must be approved by a responsible person in the firm. And once that money goes down, then the petty cashier prepares a record and asks for reimbursement from the main cashier, who now writes a check to replace what has been spent. He writes a check to replace what has been spent. And that's the kind of question I want us to answer today. May 2016, question 2B. May 2016, question 2B. This is ATD1. May 2016, question 2B. So we are told that John Wambua maintains his petty cash and imprest on the imprest system. The petty cash amount was set at 80,000 per month for the year ended 2016. On 1st of February 2016, the opening balance brought forward was 18. So we are told that the maximum amount of money that this petty cashier can have is 80,000. But we are told, please remember, we can always download these past papers online. If you just go online and you just type ATD, Introduction to Financial Accounting past papers, you will get these questions. ATD, May 2016, question 2B. So we are told the opening balance brought forward was 18,000. And therefore, we do our table where we start with our receipts. The money we receive from the main cashier, we capture the date, we capture details. We capture the total amount of money. Either we are receiving or spending. And then we break down we break down the expenditure into various columns. So we are told that the following transactions took place during the month of February 2016. And if we say on February 1, so we are told on 1st of February, on 1st of February, the balance brought down, the beginning balance, a total amount is 18,500. Is 18,500. This side we record all the money we are receiving. This we record the total amount we are making payments. And we are told on 1st, we withdrew cash from the bank to restore imprest. On 1st, we are saying our imprest is supposed to be 80,000. Our imprest is supposed to be 80,000, and we have withdrawn money to the money we had at the beginning of the month was 18,500, and we are told on 1st of January we withdraw amount from the bank. We are withdrawing an amount from the bank to ensure that the total money we have is 80,000. So we get 80,000. We get 80,000. 1, 2, 3 minus 18,500. 18,500. We get 61,500. 61,500. We are getting the money from the bank. We are getting the money from the bank, and therefore you add this and this, you get 80,000. You get 80,000, and then you are told on 3rd we bought postage stamps worth 4,500. On 3rd of January we bought postage stamps. We bought postage stamp worth 4,500. 4,500. And on 4th of February, this should be February. All these are February. All these are February. February. So on 4th, we paid bus fare 2,800. On 4th of February, we paid bus fare 2,800. 2,800. And on 6th, we paid petrol. 6th of February, we paid petrol. We paid petrol. Basically, these are supposed to be columns that way. So we paid petrol to the tune of 2,500. On 8th, we paid stationery. On 8th of February, we paid stationery. Amount 8,600. On 10th, postage. Amount 3,500. On 10th of February, we paid postage amounting to 3,500. On 12th, we paid bus fare worth 4,600. On 14th of February, we paid newspapers 2,800. On 16th, petrol for motorcycle worth about 3,000. On 18th, periodicals for the office $2,500. On 20th, airtime worth 4,200. And 21st, internet charges amounting that 800. On 22nd of February, we are paying bus fare 2,500. On 23rd, petrol worth 2,500. On 24th, office parcel sending charges. Office parcel sending charges 2,200. On 26th, airtime and internet charges amounting to 10,200. And then we are told, required, prepare the petty cash book showing the cash in hand on 29th of February and the amount of cash to be drawn from the bank to restore the amount, the interest. Now, this is 29th of February. 29th of February. So we are told, prepare the cash book showing the cash in hand on 29th of February. That is end of February. And the amount of cash to be drawn from the bank to restore the interest. Now, we've been spending this money. We have been spending this money. We know our money, the maximum money we have is 8,000. But we have spent all this money. So we're asking ourselves, how much money do we need to withdraw? Because we need to withdraw, we need to get more money equivalent to this amount so that the balance here remains, 80,000. The balance here remains 80,000. So we need to get the total of this. We need to get the total of this. So total of the payments, 4,500 plus 2,800 plus 2,500 plus 8,600 plus 3,500 plus 4,600 plus 2,800 plus this is 300. 16th of February, is it 300? 16th of February, 16th. It's actually 3,000. It should be 3,000. 3,000. So we add 3, this 5, 3 plus 2, 5 is 5,500. Plus 4, 2, and 3, 8, plus 4,200, plus 3,800, plus 2, this is 5,000. This is 7,200 plus 7,200 plus 10,200. 10,200. So the total becomes 60,000. The total becomes 60,200. This total becomes 60,200. Let me repeat again. 4,500 plus 2,800. 4,500 plus 2,800 plus 2,500. Plus 2,500 plus 8,600, 8,600 plus 3,500 plus 4,600 plus 2,800 plus 5,500 plus 4,200 plus 3,800 plus 5,000, 7,200, 7,200 plus 10,200, 10,200. We get 60,200. So we're saying that we have spent amount of money equivalent to 60,200. We have spent 60,200. So we are saying we need to receive 60,200. We need to receive 60,200 so that we get 80,000. So we get 80,000. And therefore, we are subtracting. We are saying that out of our 80,000, we are subtracting, we have already spent. We have spent 60,200. We have spent 60,200. So if we subtract from 80,000, 81, 2, 3, we get a balance of 19,800. We get a balance of 19,800. We're saying that this 18,500 plus 61,500. This is 8,000. This is 8,000. Now 8,000 minus what we have spent, that is 60,000. We get 19,800. That is the balance carried down. That's the balance carried down. 19,800 is the balance carried down. Is the balance carried down. Is the balance carried down. And we are saying we are supposed to be having 80,000. We're supposed to be having 80,000. And therefore, 80,000 minus 19,800, 80, 1, 2, 3, we get a balance of 60,200. So we need to be refunded through bank. We need to be refunded through bank 60,200 so that we can have 80,000 balance. We can have 80,000 balance, and therefore we are saying balance carried down. Balance carried down is 80,000. Balance carried, not really, because we are spreading from this side. We are spreading from this side, so we leave this amount as the money we have. After being reimbursed, and we are being told you are being reimbursed on 29th of February. We are being reimbursed on 29th of February through bank. 29th of February through bank, and this is 26th of February. 26th of February. 26th of February. Now, the money again we start spending is 80,000. The money we start spending is 80,000. But we also categorize these expenses into their corresponding categories here, because different categories, expenses are of different types. Expenses are of different what? Types. So if you look at here, we have expenses which are postage. We have expenses which are postage. So like this one is postage, 4,500. We want to know in every category how much is the total. We want to talk about postage. This is postage. This is postage we have spent. We have captured this one, 3,500. Any postage, bus fare, postage. Said in parcels, 2,200. Yeah, those are the postage. All the postage. The money we have spent on postage is 4,500 plus 3,500 plus 2,200. Then we talk about bus fare. We talk about what? Bus fare. There's a category of expenses called bus fare. So we find out how much was the bus fare. So if this is 2,800, we get 2,800 bus fare. Bus fare here, 4,600. 4,600. Bus fare, 2,500. 2,500. Bus fare, office parcel setting. So bus fare gets to the end there. Then we have petrol. Then we have what? We have petrol. Then we have petrol. Petrol, 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. Any other petrol? Any other petrol? Yeah, petrol 3,000. Petrol 3,000. Petrol 3,000. Petrol 2,500. Petrol 2,500 here. Petrol 2,500. And then we don't have any other petrol. 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 Then stationery. I would want to say postage and stationery. Postage and stationery. Postage and stationery. They are supposed to go together. They usually go together. So stationery, 8,600 comes here. Postage and stationery. Postage is there. Postage and stationery. Stationery. Postage and stationery. Postage and what?
Stationery.
Postage and stationery. Even periodicals are part of stationery. Even periodicals are part of stationery. And then we have airtime and internet. Airtime and what?
Internet.
Airtime. So we have categories, airtime and internet. We have categories of expenses, airtime and internet. Again, we get airtime here, 4,200. 4,200. Internet, 3,800. 3,800. Airtime and internet here, 10,200. 10,200. This is categorization of various expenses so that we can now get the categories, and whatever belongs to postage and stationery, we can go to the general ledger and add it to postage and stationery. Whatever belongs to bus fare, we go to the general ledger and we add to bus fare account. Whatever belongs to petrols, we can take it to the general ledger, the petrol account. Whatever belongs to airtime and internet, we take it to the general ledger to airtime and internet. So we add the categories. 4,500 plus 8,600 plus 3,500 plus 2,500 plus 2,200, we get a figure of 21,300. 21,300. Then we add the bus fare, 2,800 plus 2,800 plus 4,600 plus 2,500. We get a figure of 9,900. 9,900. And then we talk about, this is 5,500 plus 2,500, 8,000. 8,000. Then we get 4,200 plus 3,800 plus 10,200. We get a figure of 18,200. You get a figure of what? 18,200. 18,200. 18,200. Now, we need to be sure that whatever is here has been collectively posted here. So postage has gone to 45, 28 has gone there, 25 has gone there, 86 has gone there, 35 has gone there, 46 has gone there, 28 has gone where? This is newspapers, and the postage is stationery, 2,800. 3,000 has gone there, 25 has gone there, 42 has gone there, 38 has gone there, 25 has gone there, 25 has gone there, 22 has gone there, 10. So if you add this and this and this and this, we have added something here, they are supposed to total this amount. They are supposed to total that. Let's do stationery again. Let's add stationery again. 4,500 plus 8,600 plus 3,500 plus 2,800 plus 2,500 plus 2,200, we get a figure of 24,100. We get a figure of 24,100. Let's add the others. Plus 9,900 plus 8,123 plus 18,200. We get 6,200. We get 6,200. This is a categorization of our expenses. Similar expenses are categorized under the same column. So that once we get 24,100 from the petty cash book, we will post it to the general ledger where we have postage and stationery. Bus fare to the bus fare account, petrol to the petrol account, and airtime and internet to the internet account. The total broken down totals, if you add them, they're supposed to give us to the total amount in the listing. The total amount in the listing. You must learn how to argue logically about petty cash accounting. Petty cash accounting, we said, it is money that we get a lump sum from the bank and we come and we spend. So at the beginning of the period, we had petty cash amounting to 18,500, and the same day, at the beginning of the month, we had 18,500, and the same day, we received from the bank an amount of 61,500. If you add the two, they will add to the imprest amount. The imprest amount is 80,000. So the two gives us 80,000. And we now start spending the 80,000. Now we spend and spend. So the total amount on this side, it has nothing to do with the receipts. This is about total amount spent. So we could even just say expenditure. We could even say expenditure total amount. We could say expenditure total amount. So this column, we list what we are paying, the small payment that we are making, and we show the amount of money there. So you get the total amount of money there. Now, once you get the total payment, we are saying we need to be reimbursed. We need to be reimbursed. We need to be reimbursed. So that total payment, you bring it here, you subtract the money we had, we get the remaining money. We get the remaining money. We had 8,000. We have spent 6,200. We have now 19,800. For us now to go back to 8,000, we need to be reimbursed 60,200 from the bank. We need to receive 60,200 from the bank on 29th of February, so that our total money can be 8,000. Once we have 8,000, now we start spending again. We have the list of the expenses and the total expenses on this side. And we have said very clearly, these expenses, because they are different types. There we have petrol, we have stationery, we have bus fare, we have airtime, we have internet. We categorize this way so that we can be able to post to the respective general ledger account. This is how we prepare the petty cash book. This is how we prepare the petty cash book. Thank you very much. Once again, I kindly ask you to subscribe, to share, to like, and hit the notification bell so that every time we post this kind of videos, we will be able to notify you on time. Thank you very much.